Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
The reason
Not could we started the game.
thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you.
did I fuck up? Oh, this guy talk from. Oh, here we don't talk. Oh, here we go. That's it. We want a bop. That's done. Let's go. Name. Oh, what's that here?
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
First assess the field, then act
way out of this. Not sure how much longer I can hold out.
I've no need to preen. Let my fur lie how it was.
there's a calm in the air after sun.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Best be heading home.
I mean, man, I'm coming.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. All the others, how much longer I can hold out.
I'm dead on my knees here.
Can't bring myself to do much.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Oh, that...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought...
I don't think I want to go there. Ah, shit.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully. Attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for a clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend pinging to them.
Are you unharmed?
Get chase! Make ready. You move to intercept.
Consign it!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consign it. The accursed creature escaped. Oi, you! Get back here! Quickly! This way, Arisen!
Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. It is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen! Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country? Of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. If you find your strength flagging, buy the curative or have a bit of green orange.
Dude, why the fuck you standing there?
When there are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Melv to see that. We can but hope that the Sovereign will rid us of it ere long. Steps forth to challenge it. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn, Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated. The people here...
There are more. It seems the rain has abated.
The people here are evacuated.
There are more who can...
There are more. It seems the people here... There are more. The people here... There are more.
The people here are evacuated, and
former arisen appear to be plentiful. It seems the former
danger might lurk anywhere.
A fine show.
It seems the rain has abated.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, 'tis our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Where are we?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer it will be an honor to serve by your side.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, shall we discuss tactics now?
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here.
A treasure chest!
Hoy there! My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Use this. Fuck.
Always a pleasure.
I see you recognise my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honoured to serve.
I'll use this chance to commit myself fully
Let
to the
us
study
work
of-
together to honour the original.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Well met.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? Thad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. Anacardos as well, I'm sure.
We must fly to the aid of those in need. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for...
Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
Come to aid me.
Well done! I'm coming, Master!
Defend the Arisen.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Sir Accardo is in need of...
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my... Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we report our results?
Here, if you please.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
It seems we already possess what's required of us.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Follow me, Arisen. Follow me.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Accardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
True enough.
Not my kind of place, this.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
The best quality a soldier can have.
Well met.
So I'll polish up my gear for tomorrow.
I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else.
Well met.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
I'm aching for a fight.
Could you come over here? You wish me at the Vanguard? By your will. Here at last.
Boy, did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
The items on this list can be crafted by... combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies.
Shut
Shall
the
I
fuck
show you there,
up.
Master?
Nah.
You have our
Let's go.
gratitude. Lead the way.
We've arrived, I see. That's...
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
There are useful
Since we're out
ingredients
here.
to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught
Let's
to be
go.
found while we're here? I'll gather this. It might be of use.
There's no easy thing.
So we find...
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Splendid.
Still, I can hardly believe it. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent fun.
Well met. Much obliged.
Mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Like it or not, I must go where duty.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Any loose
Must
coin
hold
about?
out.
We'll have to make
Someone
you big.
comes. Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
I enjoy tackling fierce foe. Will you not miss my company once I am gone?
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid. 'Twill be an honor to serve by...
Let's go.
I'm dead on my...
Well met.
No, it's just...
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
I've got a chest in there.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Harpy. Please, be on your guard. It is weak to fire.
Oh, well spotted. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Most impressive, Master!
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Well done.
Drink out the oil! Stick to the fire!
remarkable treasure we've found. Let me get that.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I'm going the wrong way.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Pitiable arisen.
It is quiet.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
I must summon reinforcements.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers?
What should I do?
He really ought to have returned by now.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Your diligence has borne fruit at last.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
We must rest, though the... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Get forward to falling.
Here at the inn, we also offer. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you do come again?
If there is aught you wish to know of, 'tis a vacation for those who seek to... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, try them as you like. Very well, there is no wrong, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Ah, first and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once...
Time to be heading home.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in drive. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
Right you are. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. Well done, Master.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts really. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into them. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a... You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skill. Or perhaps 'tis a little early. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete.
That was certainly worthwhile.
A job well done.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for you. That place puts my ears on. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir. I worry. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map. And 'tis but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will,
Let's go, bro.
right? In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Ah, shut up, man. Let's go.
Everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
I'm going out.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've...
Putting that aside, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
It is your decision whom we travel with, Master.
2 mages, DPS, and I got the fucking thing. Oh, what's your weapons?
Seems naught ever goes right.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Goodness, we're higher up than I thought.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boost.
Water-written.
You can ill afford to grow old. Our foe is not yet guarded.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Fascinating.
The fuck?
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time.
Can anyone hear me? Please!
Are you hurt? I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. You are invited here. Allow me. Right there.
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me,
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
There is no telling what perils we may face.
Oh, we gotta take him back.
To protect our charge at a moment's notice.
Let's go.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strange, and I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative. While I
Bro, you
stand
talk
around
too
with
much,
my...
cuz.
Today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets.
Let's go save his
We
fucking
managed
brother
to save
first.
Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters.
Norbert.
Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the
Don't
pain
think
and
so.
fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert
Finally.
safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one.
Make haste, then. We must good. Then let us be on our...
Actually rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
You must not let down our guard.
I knew you could prevail now.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. These flames to smite our enemies. Arisen, are you all right? It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Dude, are you gonna just talk like this throughout the whole fucking game?
The lawful ruler of Vermund. So,
I don't know what I'm picking up, bruv. Maybe I don't. Yeesh.
it has always been.
Oh wait, hold up a minute.
Title
Where's our
is to
archer?
claim the throne. Yet not all claims are true.
She
Our
died.
kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on your journey.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawn.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to rem- Are you fit to travel?
Our master is ruthless in command, yet kind indeed. No sooner have I fallen in battle than I'm set back on my feet.
Very true. I know just what you mean.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come,